We are back once again, and today we will be flying from Kuwait to Bahrain. I'm gonna play some music in the back.
Hmm.
And here we have Atif in the background, as you
Yo,
can
yo,
see.
yo.
He's gonna
So I'm flying a
turn
small bird
on.
today.
Yep, so as you can see, we are flying from Kuwait and we are flying on Watsim. So we should be departing off runway 33 left today, and we have a approach controller at OKKK. Alright. At the moment, as you can see, the plane's getting boarded by GSX. We'll let them do their thing. In the meantime, we can get the cockpit ready.
I just started my catering service.
That's good. I'm gonna just turn on the plane, turn on my batteries. We can turn the generator on for APU, and let's get navigation turned on for the time being. Let's go through our routing today. So, well, I have selected 3 right on Sindri, but we will be departing off runway 33 left. But we should have the same departure, I believe. Okay. Let's configure the aircraft in the meantime. We can turn on the thrust, turn on the generators on, and we can turn the recirculation on. Let's get some brightness in. As you can see on our right, we've got the baby bus A320. It looks tiny in comparison to a 777.
I'll just call in for clearance and then
I'm just waiting for the plane to
start
come
off.
in for the timing.
Yeah, no problem. Till then, I'll get me back my ATIRS.
What's up, Rifkan? What's up, Iran? What's where do you run from? All right, now that our plane is turned on, we can set up the FMC. First of all, let's put our navigation data in. Then we can request the route. So as you can see, we made the route in Sindrif today, and we are flying from Kuwait to Bahrain. Just gonna set the payload and fuel by the aircraft system instead of GSX. That's only for visual purposes. We'll wait for the plane to load the route, and we can set up the plane from there. Alright, so in the meantime, what we'll do is we will tune into the approach controller. So he's on 124.800 today. So that to tune in 124.800. Right. Are you gonna request the route now, Atif, or would you wait for?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for clearance right now.
Okay. I'm just gonna pre-select box Foxtrot 4 Foxtrot. I'm going to accept the data. That's okay. Let's run the calculation on our tab. Into performance tool, select 3 left.
With the approach, Assalamu alaikum, 42709, I'm with you. Just need a review check. Kuwait 2709, Kuwait approach, alaikum assalam. Were you 4x5? Okay, thanks. So, 22709, we are on stand 7-1 with information Charlie on board the aircraft type A330 Neo. Requesting about clearance to Bahrain. Kuwait 2709, you cleared Bahrain via box 64, Foxtrot departure. Initial climb 4,000 feet, squawk 1440. Reach Bahrain via the box is 4 Foxtrot departure. Initial climb is 4,000 feet and squawking 1440 for Kuwait 2709. Kuwait 2709, read back is correct. Call me back for person start. Kuwait 2709.
Hey Rifkan, is the mic much better now, or you think you still can't hear me at the moment?
I have to increase my volume, I believe, for Watson. How was
Yeah,
that readable
I
on the
could like
Watson?
read it 5 by 5, so that wasn't an issue.
Okay, I
I
just
have
felt
kept the volume low for the music today, so as long as they can hear you on the stream talking uh, to the to the air traffic controllers, that should be okay then. So let me just run the numbers quickly. So we are taking off from 33 left today, 144, 147, 152, and we're selecting TO2 at 62 degrees. TO2. Let's go into
Going
takeoff.
for requesting
Flaps
coding right
5.
now.
Okay. I believe we have loaded up everyone on the aircraft. So what I'm gonna do quickly is we're gonna turn on the no smoking sign, get our passenger signs on, and on okay. Alright, so now I've got my controller running. So we're gonna select 152 on the speed. We'll take off from 330. We'll check the charts later on. And in Kuwait, it should be flight level 130 for transition.
Transitional is level 130.
130, yep. Okay.
Yep.
What's the borrow over here at the moment? Let's just check
9
our.
QNH is 998.
Alright, so it's 9 or 8.
998 and in Bahrain is 997.
Okay.
Good conditions, good winds.
Hopefully it's a good flight because the other day when I was doing the flight,
Mm-hmm.
the sim got stuck when I was on my final.
Oh,
It stuttered for like 2 seconds when I was doing the flare. So the landing was
okay.
a bit rough.
I mean,
It wasn't too bad though. It's alright, but still could have been better.
I think it's a 2020 thing. I believe
Yeah, let's just blame the sim.
it does stutter as soon as we land.
I should probably try out the new sim, but I haven't done anything on that yet at the moment. Maybe in the future I'll give that a go, but it's quite hard like to move over to a new sim as you have to like transfer all the data like
All your data.
yeah, it's not that easy. Alright. So I can't find my script. That means I gotta talk to the guy on the go. It's gonna be a bit hard, but it is what it is. I'll just check one thing real quick and then we should be able to ask clearance from the controller. Thanks for letting us know, Rifkan, that the volume is better. If you like the stream, keep sending us hearts. Thanks for supporting our channel.
I'll have to increase your.
Let me just do.
You are kind of faint, not gonna lie, even on the chat.
Sorry?
Your voice is kind of low for me too.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna increase it on the call.
Okay, no worries. Okay, so let's see. We are at 72, ramp 72, or let's just say gate 72. What's the information right now? 80's information is Charlie at the moment. So we should be able to request IFR clearance from from the controller. I'm just gonna check if I have filed my flight plan. I might have to quickly disconnect and reconnect maybe. So file flight plan, back on VetSim. Alright.
According to the flight plan, I should be leaving in about 2 minutes. In about 1 minute
Yeah, I don't think so that's happening, so
right now.
we'll just wait and see what happens. Okay. Kuwait approach, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey with you at stand 72, requesting IFR clearance to Bahrain with the information Charlie on board.
Kuwait 05 Whiskey, Kuwait approach, have had a good afternoon. You're clear to Bahrain via box 64 Foxtrot departure. Initial climb 4,000 feet, squawk 1476.
1476. Okay. 1476. Clear to Bahrain via box E4, Foxtrot departure, squawking 1476 and initial climb 4000 feet, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey.
Kuwait 05 Whiskey, read back is correct. Call me back for push and start.
Roger, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey. Okay, so let's. Are you ready, Atif? So I can turn the APU on.
I am ready.
I'm gonna.
It's just that.
So before we turn the APU on, let's just run our navigation and beacon lights, and then we can ask for a clearance from.
Something's not right.
Hold up. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna wait on our APU to turn on. So I'm just gonna turn the APU on right now.
Very close.
Okay.
Check some things real quick. Give me a second.
Yep.
My APU is not starting for some reason.
Is it connected?
Yep. I don't understand.
Alright, in the meantime, I can quickly run the checklist. So let's go through the checklist. Okay, the parking brakes are in sight. So we'll set our parking brake. In Boeing, you have to press on the pedals and then pull the parking lever to set the parking brake. Looks running. And we should be able to turn on our secondary pumps as well for the time being. brakes are set. However, as you can see, it's not showing over, so we'll just ignore that. So as you can see, the doors should be locked. Wow, door entry 5 is open. So we're just gonna go over here, ground operations, door management. We can arm the door, we can close entry 5. Okay, so we should be closed on the doors. Engine is shut down and packs are closed, so we can turn that on after we run our engines. At the moment, I believe we are ready for pushback. We'll just run through the performance data once. So 145, 147, 142, that's what we've calculated as well.
Is my voice loud for you? Or
Personally,
is it breaking?
nah, it was happening before, but at the moment, like if you
It's not
speak normally, it was okay.
weird.
Hurry up. Hey Lauren, how's it
Uh,
going? How are you? We are hurrying up, don't worry. Right, I'm gonna ask for pushback now, Atif. If you're ready, just let me know, right?
uh, yeah, I should be ready soon.
Is your AP running now or?
No, it's not.
Okay,
You can go for a pushback. I'll follow you.
okay, I'll ask for a pushback in the meantime.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait for the tug to connect up. Let's release our, where is it? Ground connection. We can remove our chokes because the brakes should be set. And let's just go back into our map. Yep. So I'm gonna ask for the pushback now. Kuwaiti approach, Kuwaiti 05 whiskey requesting push and start.
Kuwait 05 Whiskey Push and Start is approved. Call me back for taxi. Information Charlie, still current.
Push and start approved, information Charlie, Kuwaiti 05 whiskey. Alright, let's see it from the outside. So we are flying the Sabaya today. That's Kuwait's 777. I think the registration for this aircraft is 9 Kilo Alpha Oscar Charlie. As you can see, we are raising up the gear now. We'll be facing nose right, tail left. We release the parking brakes. Alright. While we push back, we can turn on our engines. Let's go in for that. I'm gonna show you the starter switch. So as you can see, the starter switch is on the top right. We can turn the right engine on first and get some fuel in. I see you don't like cold food, Raif Khan. Oh, why is it turning the other way? Come on now. Oh, that's how the parking is. All right, we're pushing back.
I'll push back as soon as you leave.
Yeah, no worries. You should be able to ask for the pushback at the moment, I think.
I highly doubt it.
Ah, that's fine, no worries. You can just go after me, that's okay.
Yeah.
So our engine 1 is on. Let's run the second engine now. So starter switch is on. Fuel comes in. You can monitor the engine on the engine page. The legs. Must be a hot day. It's 46 degrees out here. Looks like summer is really going in Kuwait. And there we have Atif on our left. As you can see, his plane is floating mid-air. That should be due to the GSX, which we can't see unfortunately. Alright, now that our engines are on, let's turn on the pack so we can get some air conditioning going on in the cabin. Turn off our APU. We can go into checklist. We don't need anti-ice. As you can see, it's 46 degrees outside. Let's check the recall. Nothing there, so we can tick that. Set auto brake to RTO. Auto brake set. We'll check the flight controls. Full right, full left, up, down, can't see that. Full right rudder, full left rudder. You can't so full left rudder, full right rudder. Let's set flap 5 for the takeoff. And we can check our spoilers in the meantime.
Approach, good afternoon. Argentina and Charlie radio check. Charlie radio 545. 5, thank you.
As you can see, the flaps are coming down. Hopefully I didn't set flap 15. Oh, I did. So let's raise that back to flap 5. Alright, flight controls are checked. Ground equipment is definitely clear. Flaps are set to flap 5. You can check that off. So we are good to go for taxi, but before that we can turn on our flight director switch, arm the auto throttle, and that should be it. I'm gonna ask for taxi because it looks like our co-pilot Atif is missing in action and I don't have enough time to wait around for him. So looks like we will be taxing down all the way to on Whiskey 1. Keep going and hold short of runway 33 left at the loop. I'm gonna ask for taxi now. Kuwait approach, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey, ready for taxi.
Kuwait 05 Whiskey taxi to holding point loop runway 33 left via Whiskey 1, QNH 908.
Hold short 33 left at the loop and taxi on Whiskey 1, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey. Alright, so let's take off our brakes. Brakes come off. Let's get some throttle in. So
Austin 398 Charlie, Kuwait approach.
start moving. Before that, let's
Austin
quickly turn
398
our
Charlie
taxi
frequency,
lights.
we are just uploading the flight plan.
Austin 398 Charlie, yeah, no problem. Is it possible for you by any chance to switch the gate because you spawned into another aircraft?
Oh, I'm sorry for that. Yeah, of course. I will do that. Austin 398 Charlie.
Thank you very much.
Hello, this is your captain speaking.
Hello,
You hear that?
Did you change my voice?
This is Captain Atif. How's it going, Captain Atif?
How's my voice? How's the sound?
I can definitely hear you, and you sound like you sound like you are talking via radio instead of a call.
Yes, you're supposed to talk to the radio, right?
I mean, you are flying a different plane. So
Yep.
Kuwait 2709, request push start.
Kuwait 2709, official start disapproved. Information Charlie current.
Just unapproved, Charlie, 2709.
Kuwait approach,
as
good.
you can see,
Hello,
Atif
this is
pushing
Ibera
back now
787. With
from-
information Charlie on board, requesting IFAC clearance to Bahrain approach.
from terminal
Iberia
4.
787, Kuwait approach. Muy buenas tardes. Kuwait to Bahrain via boxing 4 Foxtrot departure. Initial climb 4,000 feet, squawk 1432.
Okay, so we are clear to Bahrain runway 33 right, box 4 Foxtrot departure. Initial climb 4,000 feet and squawk 1432 Iberia 787.
Iberia 1, correction, Iberia 787, respect is correct. Report ready for push and start.
You can see
Oh,
the
that's
Hammer
fine,
Tower
sorry.
in background. That's the building. That's the tallest building in Kuwait at the moment. I believe it's like 80 floors. You can see the Kuwait Liberation Tower in the background as well. Fun fact is, in Amazing Spider-Man, they've used the Hammer Tower as the Oscorp Tower. Is that right, Atif? I'll probably have to raise up your volume later on. I can do that.
I believe my voice.
Iberia 787, disregard. This message was not for you.
Okay, no worries, Iberia 787.
I'll just zoom out because it is a pretty easy taxi today. Onto runway 33 left. We are just taxiing down Whiskey 1 at the moment, and as you can see, the airport is pretty empty. There's no one around except me and a few other planes. Oh, looks like somebody is on final on 3-3 left. They are on 5 nautical mile final, so we should be able to see them from our cockpit. And I was wrong. There are some aircraft parked on Terminal 2, I believe.
Yeah, there are like airport.
Yep.
Supposed to be. And there's maybe
Yeah, that's. I believe. Yeah, that is an Air Iberia. In the meantime, we can focus on our taxi. We are heading straight down on Risky 1. You can see the NAS Corporation building on our left. And these are the old Kuwaiti aircraft on our left. I believe these are A300s or A310s.
they have been grounded there.
Yeah, these were grounded. Like I think in real life they've even removed the engines from these aircraft. So
They
just
practice fire resistance on it.
yeah, maybe on these ones. Yep. And there is an aircraft landing at the moment on 3-3 left. Maybe our co-pilot Atif can tell you something more about what just landed on 3-3 left. Oh, looks like he had full brakes on because he hasn't
He
even
was
reached
going.
quarter of the
He was
runway.
going. He did come. Jeddah.
Where is he flying at 777 as well, or?
Iberia 787 requesting just startup if that's possible.
Last station calling, sorry, say again.
He is.
Iberia 787.
Yep.
Iberia 787,
Iberia
sorry, say again.
787 requesting just startup if that's possible.
Iberia 787, that's no problem. Startup is approved. Call me for push.
Okay, startup is approved and we will call for push Iberia 787.
Looks like
Also
they-
39 Charlie with an A320 at gate 24, requesting clearance to Bahrain with information Charlie.
Austrian 398 Charlie, Kuwait approach, hello, stand by a second, I got a problem with your flight plan here, I call you back.
Alright, we're gonna play the Safar Dua because we're gonna take off soon.
Kuwait 270 request taxi.
Kuwait 2709, I taxi to holding point 33 left via Whiskey 1.
Whiskey left by Whiskey 1, 2709.
So in real life, at the moment, on our left hand side, well, there is no building on our left hand side over here. However, in real life, they are building a new airport, and on this side they already have another runway operational, and I believe that's used for military purposes. So, but unfortunately, we don't have that in our scenery today.
Austrian 398 Charlie, could you do me a favor and log off and back in again? Because I
On the
didn't
terrain.
receive your flight plan on the departure list, so I cannot edit it in it by any chance.
Okay, I will try to refile it. Austin 39 Charlie.
398 Charlie, it looks like the flight plan is correct. It seems to be a Euroscope problem. So maybe log off and log in could be enough already.
Alright, Austin 39 Charlie. Austin 39 Charlie, hopefully you can see it.
Austrian 398 Charlie, thank you very much. Solved the problem. Confirm ready to copy.
We're ready, Austin 39 Charlie.
Watchman 398 Charlie, you play Bahrain via box 64 Foxtrot departure, initial climb 4,000 feet, squawk 141 please.
Runway 33 right with the box 64 Foxtrot departure, initial climb 4,000 feet and squawk 1413, Watchman 398 Charlie.
Watchman 398 Charlie, departure runway 33 left, other than that read back is correct, call me back for push stop.
Correction, runway 33 left, Watchman 398 Charlie.
Alright, we are supposed to hold short of 33 left. Once we are holding short, we'll just give a call to tower to approach, and they should get us lined up with the runway. I'm just gonna hold short right here.
Kuwait 05 Whiskey, when ready, line up and wait, runway 33 left.
When ready, line up and wait, 33 left, Kuwait 05 Whiskey. So we can line up.
Austrian 398 Charlie requesting pushback and startup.
We'll make sure nobody is coming from the left, and
Watchman 398 Charlie, push and
Let's line
start
up.
is approved, face to the
so
north.
we line up, turn on the strobe lights,
Facing to the north,
landing
Austrian
lights,
398 Charlie.
and get some power in so we can get moving. As you can see, there are a lot of Kuwaitis over here, so
I mean,
it is Kuwait Airways, yeah.
Yes, Kuwait Airways.
What do you mean?
No, I'm sorry, by mistake.
You shouldn't have talked.
I just realized I pressed the button.
Alright, we are lined up and ready to fly to Bahrain. We'll just check our trim quickly, make sure it's set 5. No, it's not. Should be set 5.
Kuwait 05 Whiskey, the surface wind 360 degrees 10 knots, runway 33 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 33 left, clear for takeoff, Kuwait 05 Whiskey. Alright, let's set thrust.
Kuwait 2709, please advise if you're able for Whiskey 2 intersection departure.
We are able for Whiskey 2 intersection with the distance.
Kuwait 2709, roger, continue Whiskey 1, Whiskey 2, hold short 33 left.
Whiskey 1, Whiskey 2, hold short of 33 left, Kuwait 2709.
Alright, we are moving. We're gonna go inside because I wanna see my speed. V1, rotate.
Kuwait 2709, I've been ready, line up and wait, runway 33 left.
7 beat, 33 left, 2709.
Pitch up. Yep. Positive rate. Gear up.
Iberia 787 requesting pushback.
Iberia 787, stand by for pushback, there's traffic pushing behind you, I'll call you back.
It's a bit windy up here.
Stand by because of traffic, Iberia 787.
I will try to hand fly the aircraft. I forgot.
Kuwait 05 Whiskey identified on departure, passing now 2000, continue climb, flight level 150.
Continue climb 150, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey. We can climb up to 150.
Kuwait 05 Whiskey identified on departure, passing now 2800, continue climb, flight level 150.
Continue climb to flight level 150, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey.
And Kuwait 05 Whiskey, turn right heading 090.
Turn right heading 090, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey. So
Kuwait 2709, wind 360 degrees 10 knots, runway
get a
33
right
left,
heading
clear for
of 090.
Here for takeoff 2709.
So we are getting instructions from the controller instead of flying the standard departure. After takeoff, let's turn off our taxi lights.
Iberia 787, there is traffic behind you. It's an Austrian A320 which completed the push already. Please advise if spaces in.
We are turning right to
That is
0980.
close, man.
Yeah, there was some turbulence when I just like.
Yeah, Iberia 781, I couldn't hear the last transmission. Can you say again, please?
Iberia 787, traffic is behind Austrian A320 Neo on your 7 o'clock position. Push is completed. Please advise if space is enough for you to push facing north.
Yeah, I can see that we have enough space to face north. Iberia 787.
Iberia 787, push and start is approved facing north.
Okay, so push and start is approved facing north. Iberia 787. Thank you.
Kuwait 2709, identified on departure, passing now 2000. Continue climb, flight level 150.
You're flying 150-270.
Kuwait 05 Whiskey, track direct Boxic.
Track direct boxic for Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey. So we can.
Bottom 309, Charlie
turn right
requesting
heading
taxi.
060.
Block.
Kuwait 2709, turn right heading 060.
060-270.
Bottom 309, Charlie requesting taxi.
Austin 398 Charlie, taxi Whiskey 8, left Whiskey 1, advise if you're able for Whiskey 2 in the next departure.
Taxing via Whiskey 8 and Whiskey 1 and advise at Whiskey 2. Austin 398 Charlie.
Austin 398 Charlie, advise if you're able for an intersection departure from Whiskey 2.
Affirmative, Austin 398 Charlie, Whiskey 2.
Austrian 398 Charlie, thank you very much. Then taxi via Whiskey 8, Whiskey 1, Whiskey 2, hold short 33 left.
So we are taxing via Whiskey 8, Whiskey 1, Whiskey 2, and hold short 33 left, Austin 398 Charlie.
Kuwait 2709, resume all navigation, track direct Boxic.
Resume all navigation and track direct Boxic, Kuwait 2709.
Alright, we're above 10,000 feet almost. We can turn off our landing lights. And we should be able to run our after takeoff checklist. Landing gear up, flaps up, and we will run our
Iberia
sequence
787, requesting
close
taxi.
to our destination.
Iberia 787, taxi via Whiskey 8, Whiskey 1, hold short 33 left.
Taxing via Whiskey 8, Whiskey 1 and hold short 32 left. Iberia 787.
Iberia 787, you have 33 left. And advise if you're able for Whiskey 2 in the section departure.
Let's turn on. Nav.
Sorry about that one. 33 left, and yeah, we are. We can do Whiskey 2 Iberia 787.
Iberia 787, roger. Then taxi via Whiskey 8, Whiskey 1, Whiskey 2, hold short 33 left.
Taxing via Whiskey 8, Whiskey 1, Whiskey 2 and hold short 33 left. Iberia 787.
Kuwait 05 Whiskey, continue climb, flight level 250.
Continue climb to flight level 250, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey. Alright, let's put 250. You can keep climbing. Let's see from the outside the aircraft, and we're leaving Kuwait behind at the moment.
Kuwait 05 Whiskey, contact Bahrain radar 127.525, following.
127.525. Contact Bahrain 127.525, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey. Let's contact Bahrain. Zoom out. Good day Bahrain, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey with you at flight level 160, climbing flight level 250, inbound boxing.
Kuwait 05 Whiskey, Bahrain radar, no identification yet. What is your requested cruise level?
Requesting flight level 290, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey.
Kuwait 05 Whiskey, roger. Stand by for identification, climb at your discretion, flight level 290.
Climb at own discretion, flight level 290, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey. We can climb at our own discretion. I believe Kuwaiti approach shouldn't have transferred us over at the moment. Let's just check if we are. So we'll zoom out.
Bahrain radar, Assalamu alaikum, Kuwaiti 270 with you, flight level 150 for 250.
Kuwait 2709. Kuwait 2709, Bahrain, good day. No identification yet, just continue climb at your discretion. Break Kuwait 05 Whiskey, report your passing level.
At flight level 210, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey.
Kuwait 2709 for now, climb flight level 200.
Flight level 200, 2709.
So we are still not in the range.
Kuwait 05 Whiskey identified, passing flight level 215. If you could expedite through flight level 250, please.
Expediting to flight level 250, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey. Let's do expedite climb. We'll climb to flight level 250.
You are right behind.
Yep. He should have given more space, I believe, but it's okay.
He just wanted to let us out.
I'm climbing at 3,000 feet, so should be.
Kuwait 2709, climb flight level 230.
230 to 709.
I believe 2,800 should be enough for now. Let's check what arrival do we get in Bahrain today. So I'm just gonna check the ATIS real quick.
The approach is
30 right. So we are getting an ILS approach, right? Okay, and information is echo at the moment. Alright, that should be good for the time being. We can pre-program our FMC arrival. So we'll go
Kuwait 05 Whiskey, just confirm you're looking for flight level 270 you requested.
sorry, we requested flight level 290, Kuwait 05 Whiskey.
Kuwait 05 Whiskey, roger, continue climb flight level 290.
Continue climb to flight level 290, Kuwait 05 Whiskey. Okay, let's continue climb. We can go into VNAV, and that should cover us for the time being. Let's set up the runway on the FMC in the meantime. Sorry, what runway we were landing on? 30 right?
30 right and
Kobok 1 arrival.
Kuwait 2709, thank you. Identify, continue your climb flight level 250.
250 to 709.
Alright, let's check. So that's how we come in. So this should be the right runway is 30 right. We should be able to take Alpha as our exit. That is once the map loads up. Yep. So we can. Oh, sorry. We can take Alpha 4, maybe Quebec, and Zulu. And we'll just see what gate we get once we are on ground in Bahrain.
Speedbird 122, Bahrain radar, good morning, or good afternoon, in fact, squawk ident. Speedbird 122, thank you very much. Identify, passing flight level 157, climb flight level 280 initially.
Alright, the people who are watching,
Kuwait 05 Whiskey, the Kobok 1 arrival, runway 30 right to Bahrain.
expecting ILS runway 30 right and Kobok 1 arrival for Kuwait 05 Whiskey.
Correct. Kuwait 2709, the Kobok 1 arrival, 30 right to Bahrain.
Kobok 1 arrival 30 right for Kuwait 2709.
Let's see. So for any viewers, if you're joining us now, we are flying from Kuwait to Bahrain. It is a pretty short flight, maybe approximately half an hour, and we should be.
Kuwait 2709, are you looking for flight level 250 as your final?
Affirmative, 250 as our final, Kuwait 2709.
Roger, thank you.
Alright, let's increase our distance on the flight display.
You have just entered the Bahrain radar, right?
Yep. I believe the first point was MDOX for Bahrain radar, but however the Kuwaiti approach sent us to Bahrain radar way too early. So that's why he couldn't give us a flight level initially until we were identified. Hopefully we don't get turned back from here. You never know.
We are at the crossfire right now.
2709 direct to Kobok.
Direct to Kobok 2709.
If we see on our left hand side, I'm pretty sure there are some missiles coming through from there, so just gotta be a little bit careful today. Things are still pretty hot. Well, hopefully not, but you never know.
Just 2 days ago, this entire area was.
Yep. I believe one of the flight was going to Bahrain from Kuwait, Kuwaiti, and they had to return back midway.
Yeah.
I heard like there was a flight going from Perth in Australia to Paris, which I
Kuwaiti 05
believe
Whiskey, descend flight level 270.
descent flight level 270 Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey. So that flight was flying from Perth to Paris, which I believe is like a 14-hour journey if I'm not wrong. And they had to return midway after flying for
Zero 122, climb flight level
10 hours.
380.
We're just gonna go into manual.
Got a by 75 Lima, asking further monitor Unicom 122 decimal 8, have a safe landing.
122 decimal 8, and thank you very much. Yeah.
Drop.
So we are descending now to flight level 270 on the request of air traffic controller. Let me just check what's the transitional altitude over here. I believe that should be 10,000, or it might be 11,000, I think, from memory. I believe it is 11,000. We can confirm that over here. Where is that? It's showing 13,000. Do you remember if it's 11,000 or?
I believe it was 13 usually.
We can check the charts. Let's check arrival, approach, it's an RNAV approach. Let's see. Let's check the approach charts. 305. 13,000. Yes.
13,000,
thir-
correct, yeah.
Yep, so 13,000.
That's not. And there is approach sitting on Bahrain. It is 1785.
122.
1785.
Okay, 1227. I'll confirm that. 127. 850. We have them ready as well, so we can quickly switch over. We should be reaching our descent soon. What we can do is set our auto brake. Let's go for auto brake 3 just to be safe, that we can exit on Alpha 4. And well, to do that we should use our calculator. So let's go landing en route, port from OFB to the right, import aircraft details, import weather, 6,000 feet. We should be close to Alpha 4, I believe. So we can just go back on our map.
Bahrain, hello, Emirates 953, climbing flight level 150. Emirates 953, Bahrain radar, good day identified, climb flight level 250, route direct Danob.
250, direct Danub, Emirates 953.
Emirates 953, can you be level flight level 250 by Danob, please?
Sure, Roger, Wilco, Emirates 953.
Editing's not just...
Bahrain radar, good evening, this is Avera 787 passing flight level 220, climbing to flight level 250.
Iberia 787, Bahrain radar, good day, you're identified, climb flight level 270, and report what cruising speed you'd like.
Was that for me?
No.
Okay.
And my volume just went up so high.
Climbing to flight level 270 on
I was checking
cruising
something
speed
else.
is 300 knots, Avera 787.
Iberia 787, Roger, climb flight level 270, thanks.
270,
Austin
Avera
398. Austin 398, Harvey flight level 210.
Austrian 398 Charlie, Bahrain radar, good day, identified, climb flight level 270.
Flight level 270, Austin 398, Charlie.
398 Charlie, if unable to maintain 310 knots in the climb, let me know.
Speed 310 knots in the climb, Austin 398, Charlie.
Austrian 398 Charlie, Roger. Kuwait 05 Whiskey 1 ready, descend altitude 13,000 feet to be level by Kobok, QNH 997.
Descend to 13,000 feet and level by Kobok, Kuwait 05 Whiskey, QNH 9997.
Great, and you can start your descent when you're ready, so you don't need to now.
Descending straight away, Kuwait 05 Whiskey. Alright, let's go to 13,000 feet. And we have to level by Kobok. So let's see what rate of descent.
Austrian 398 Charlie, it's the Kobok 1 arrival 30 right at Bahrain.
1700 maybe, no, 19.
Runway 30 right, with the arrival Kobok 1, Austin 398, Charlie.
Austrian 398 Charlie, correct.
Maybe 2200.
Emirates 953, just confirm you can now route direct Tomso.
Roger, direct Tomso, Emirates 953.
We are descending now to 13,000 feet. And we have to level by Kobok, so...
Iberia 787, it's the Kobok 1 arrival 30 right at Bahrain.
Okay, so we have Kobok 1 arrival runway 30 right, Iberia 787.
Iberia 787, correct.
We should level exactly by Kobok. You are inbound Kobok as well, right?
Kuwait 2709, when ready, descend altitude 13,000 feet, QNH 997, level by Kobok.
When ready, descend to 13, flight level 1304, 13,000 feet, and level by Kobok, Kuwait 2709.
And QNH 997 hectopascal.
And yeah, 997 pascals for Kuwait 2709.
Silver 122, leaving my airspace, Monotine 122, decimal 8, bye-bye.
Seatbelts on.
Kuwait 05 Whiskey, speed 250 knots or greater.
250 or greater, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey. So we have a speed restriction.
Austin 39 Charlie, if allowed, we are back in 3 minutes.
We will try to
Approved, report
leave
back.
above.
Approved, thank you, Austin
250.
39 Charlie.
Kuwaiti 2709, once you start descending, speed 250 knots or less, please.
250 or less once we start descent, Kuwaiti 2709.
Alright. Over here, Atif's mic is being extra loud.
Being extra loud?
Yeah, I don't know what happened over there, but it's fine. It should be okay now.
Extra loud on the Watson? Or
Yeah, on the Watson, not right now. Right now it's perfect. Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Let me just, no.
Do you have to level by a Kobok as well, or?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay. So we don't have to.
So that my mic doesn't
Yep.
flash
no.
over. This should be fine.
Let's run through our descent checklist.
Radar, can you just give us a period check for Kuwaiti 2709?
Kuwaiti 2709, readability 5.
That was much
so
better.
much.
Much better.
Much better, right?
Yep, that was much better. So we checked the recall, checked the notes, auto brake, set 3. We will select our landing speed. Let's go flaps 25, 142 knots, and approach briefing complete. We will set our altimeters once we cross 13,000. I'll leave that on for now.
Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey, contact Bahrain approach 127850. Bye bye.
127850, goodbye, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey. Good day, Bahrain approach, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey with you, inbound Velog and descending to 13,000 feet by Kobok.
Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey, Bahrain approach, hello, you're identified, fertile approach, runway 30 right, information Foxtrot QNH 90907, next Pascal.
Information Foxtrot current QNH 9997 and Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey. Alright, 9997.
Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey, continue descent altitude 8,000 feet.
Continue descent to 8,000 feet, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey. So let's go 8,000 feet. Let's just check our charts. Star, Kobok. Let's see. We do have any restrictions? Max speed 210, and that's about 8. But we we have been given 250 or greater. Let's go to 275 for speed for now and decrease our descent rate to 1800. Altimeters are done. We can check that. Normal. Yep. Reset the track IR. What's your current altitude at the moment?
I am on flight level 190. Should be reaching 1
Alright.
Have you left Kobok or you still?
Yeah, I have left Kobok just now, so I am at flight. I'm at 10,000 feet at the moment.
Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey, track direct position regag, reduce speed 230 knots.
Track direct to regag and reduce speed 230 knots, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey. So we just got regag, track direct to regag, and reduce speed to 230 knots. Let's we'll use our spoilers to bleed off some speed, turn our landing lights on because we're below 10,000 feet. Looks like we're getting a shortcut.
Kuwait 05 Whiskey, continue descent altitude 5,000 feet.
Continue descent to 5,000 feet.
Speed
05.
restriction, contact control, parent control on 7850, Masala. Radar, Assalamu alaikum, Kuwait 2709 with you, available 160 for 30,000 feet.
Kuwait 2709 or Bahrain approach عليكم السلام, expect ILS approach runway 30 right, information Foxtrot QNH 90907 Pascal.
30 right, for an information Foxtrot with 997 hectopascals for Kuwait 2709.
We're descending too quick, so just gonna reduce our vertical speed.
Kuwait 2709 or continue descent altitude 8,000 feet.
1,000 feet, Kuwait 2709.
Let's arm our speed brake. Speed brake is armed. Just go back into our current positioning on the tablet. How's the music in the stream, Atif?
Kuwait 2709 or track direct position regag.
Redirect to regag 2709. We're getting shortcuts after shortcuts.
Yeah, it looks like we are just heading straight into the runway, so.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I've got to go to sleep.
Kuwait 05 Whiskey, continue descent altitude 3,000 feet.
Continue descent 3,000 feet, Kuwait 05 Whiskey. Alright, so 3,000 feet. Let's switch to that 3,000 feet.
It's fine. It's fine.
Kuwait 2709 reduce speed 230 knots.
230 knots, Kuwait 2709. On.
So we just have to turn on our landing lights. Sorry, turn on our taxi lights once the gear is down. We can zoom in on our flight display. looks like it is kind of windy over here, so there might be
It is.
some turbulence on the runway.
330 and 18, so it should be a head on.
Okay, that's good to know because we don't want to land in wobbly conditions. I'm a bit rusty after the long break we've had.
Was it?
Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey, continue to altitude 1,500 feet, speed 210 knots.
Speed 210 knots and continue descent to 1,500 feet, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey. Alright, this is the first time for me.
1,500.
Kuwaiti 2709 continue to altitude 5,000 feet.
5,000 feet, Kuwaiti 2709. Usually used to be, last flight
Last
was,
will be 3,000,
3,000?
yes.
Yeah, 1,500.
Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey, fly heading 120 degrees 30 miles to touchdown.
Sorry, cloud, fly heading 130 degrees, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey.
Active 120 degrees.
Correction, 120 degrees, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey.
Austin 39 Charlie, good afternoon, flight level 140.
Heading,
Austrian 398 Charlie Bahrain approach, hello, Alex approach, runway 30 right, information Foxtrot, QNH 90907 Pascal.
let's get flaps 1.
Expecting ILS runway 30 right, QNH 09907, Austin 39 Charlie.
Austrian 398 Charlie, continue to altitude 8,000 feet.
Continue descent 8,000, Austin 39 Charlie.
Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey, reduce speed 190 knots. Static only Kuwaiti 85 Whiskey, reduce speed to correction 190 knots. Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey unreadable.
Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey 190 knots.
Thank you.
I did say that on, I think my
No, I
mic,
couldn't hear you either.
it must be because I was getting a phone call, sorry, yep.
Austrian 398 Charlie, check direct position, regag.
Directing regag, Austin 39 Charlie.
Alright, let's put that there. Okay, so we can get flap 5 in. Let's see that from the side. That's flap 5. Still quite windy over here. Can you hear me out there?
The arrival will be pretty.
Yep.
Yeah, the arrival will be pretty. I remember landing here in real life.
Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey, turn right heading 210 degrees base lag.
Right heading 210 degrees, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey.
Kuwaiti 2709 continue to altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, 2709. And because I was flying from Russia to Bahrain, and while we were landing, all I could see was water. I was like, where are we landing exactly?
We would have landed.
That was
water.
scary. That was.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
We are
amazing.
pretty close to the water over here, as you can see.
Yeah.
I think they've changed the color.
Austrian 398 Charlie,
water.
continue to altitude
They
5,000 feet,
might
reduce
have
speed
made more
230 knots.
light blue instead of the dark blue.
Reducing speed to 40 knots and descending 5,000 Austin 39 Charlie.
Did I get the clearance to land on 30 right?
I think it was a base leg, I believe. You didn't get it yet, I believe.
Okay, We're just gonna wait for the
Kuwaiti
instruction.
05 Whiskey 10 right heading 270 degrees clear dial 30 right report established.
There you go.
Right heading 270 and we can
Right 270 degrees clear dial 30 right report established.
report when established on ILS 30 right Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey and right heading 270.
Thank you.
That was typical.
Happens. Brain farts.
Yeah, I just got scared. I just got stuck. That's it. That's what it is. It's been a while, so it's alright.
Yeah.
But our gear should come down soon. We'll turn on the prod switch. Let's put our gear down. See that the outside. Gears coming down. Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey established on the localizer 30 right.
Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey, thank you. Cancel speed restrictions on runway 30 right clear to land service in 330 degrees 18 knots.
Cancel speed restrictions, clear to land 30 right, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey. Alright, that's good. No more speed restrictions. Let's decrease our speed and we can get the flaps coming down. Alright, we'll set flap 15 next. Let's see that.
Kuwaiti 2709 continues at altitude 1,500 feet.
Can you descend to 1,500 feet, Kuwaiti 2709?
Can reduce our speed to 155-ish. And
Approach, good evening, this is Iberia 787. We will level off at flight level 130 by Kobok, and we have speed 270 or under.
let's go final
This
speed.
is calling semi break Kuwaiti 709 fly heading 120 degrees 30 miles to touchdown.
What heading did you give me?
290, I believe.
What's that for
709 fly heading
2270?
120 degrees 27 miles to touchdown.
270 knots for touchdown, Kuwaiti 2709.
Confirm heading 120.
We are heading 120, Kuwaiti 2709.
Iberian 787 Bahrain approach, hello, identified, expect ILS approach, runway 30 right, QNH 90907 hectopascal.
Expect ILS 30 right on the QNH 997, Iberia 787.
Iberia 787 continues to altitude 8,000 feet, correction track direct position, regag.
Descending to altitude 8,000 feet and direct regard Iberia 787.
Kuwaiti 2709, reduce speed 190 knots.
190 knots, Kuwaiti 2709.
Iberia 787, reduce speed 230 knots.
230 knots, Iberia 787.
We're gonna take control at 1,000 feet and fly down manual onto the runway 30 right. So hopefully if we land on the right spot we should be exiting Alpha 4.
1,000.
So let's take control. Hopefully the auto throttle doesn't try to kill us because
Austrian 3908 Charlie continues to altitude 3,000 feet.
Please repeat Austin 398 Charlie.
Austrian 3908 Charlie continues to altitude 3,000 feet.
Continue descending 3000 Austin 398 Charlie.
off.
22709 or to the right heading 210 degrees base leg.
210 for base leg, Kuwaiti 2709.
500.
I should have checked for my reverse thrust settings. It's too late now, but I believe only the right reversal will fire because I have
Flight slow.
messed up the
Flight
setting a
slow.
little bit. Why
Flight
are we
slow.
getting the black spot warning?
100.
Water really looks nice. That cover if they
50.
implemented something new on
50, 30.
20.
Let's go
10.
idle thrust. Second time now that the game stutters right on the touchdown. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah.
I should probably check the settings.
So normal day in MSFS 2020.
This is it, yep. Right.
Kuwaiti 2709, return right heading 270 degrees, clear dial 30 right, report established.
270 degrees for 30 right, 30 right, and we'll report established Kuwaiti 2709.
Let's exit at Alpha 4 so the Kuwaiti behind us don't have any issues. Why is the plane stopping in the middle of the runway? So yeah. That shouldn't.
Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey, welcome to Bahrain, continue straight ahead Quebec, left on Zulu, stand 11, bye bye.
Stand 1-1 straight ahead on Quebec and left on Zulu, Kuwaiti 05 Whiskey, goodbye.
Bye.
Alright, so we
Austrian 398 Charlie, continues to altitude 1,500 feet.
Altitude 1500, Austrian 398 Charlie.
we are turning left.
Kuwaiti 2709, established on the localizer 30 right.
Kuwaiti 2709 over Bahrain, correction, Kuwaiti 2709, cancel speed restrictions, runway 30 right, clear to land, service in 330 degrees, 18 knots.
Let's raise up the flaps.
Cancel speed restrictions and clear to land, runway 30 right, Kuwaiti 2709.
Austrian 398 Charlie, 30 miles to touchdown, fly heading 120 degrees.
Fly heading 170 degrees, Austrian 398 Charlie.
What's going on over
Negative 120.
120, Austrian 398 Charlie.
Okay, I
Austrian
have
398 Charlie, reduce speed 190, no?
this should be our gate, I believe.
Reducing 190, Austrian 398 Charlie.
According to the charts, this is gate 11, and according to the scenery we have, this is gate 16 and it's under construction. We're just gonna ignore that for the time being and go straight in. Should have looked into the scenery before, but it's okay. Stop.
Why are you going in? You could have just asked for the
Nah, because like the
gate.
numbers are all wrong, so I wouldn't have had a privilege to the right hand side. It's okay.
Iberia 787 continues to altitude 5,000
You should
feet.
have done that, but it's fine.
Descending
Sure.
5,000 feet, Iberia 787.
Because I'm at 11 according to the charts now, but if you look at the marking, it's completely wrong. So it
Yeah.
seems like they've changed the numbering scheme from, and it's coming from the opposite side now. But let's shut down the aircraft. So
And I'm coming.
we'll turn on the APU. Should have done that.
Iberia 787, reduce speed to 10 knots.
Reduce speed to 210 knots, Iberia 787.
Are you close or?
Yeah, I'm
Let's
about
go
to
ahead.
see myself.
Okay. Let's turn off our TCAS. TCAS is off.
Austrian 398 Charlie, turn right heading 210 degrees base leg.
Right on 210, Austrian 398 Charlie.
Let's shut down our engine. That is once we make sure our APU is on. APU is running, we can shut down our engines.
I'm on my finals right
The first thing I'm gonna do after
Iberia
the stream
787 continue to altitude 3,000 feet.
First thing you're gonna do is
Descending to
is to
3,000 feet,
delete this
787.
scenery and update it, because I haven't checked this
Bahrain
scenery
approach
in
Lima
ages.
67, descending to flight level 204, flight level 160.
Emirates 827 Bahrain approach, hello, identified local QNH 90907 hectopascal, continue to set on altitude 10,000 feet.
10,000, QNH 996.
Yep, I'm looking at your aircraft right now.
Confirm QNH 90907 hectopascal.
Sorry, 997, Emirates 827.
Austrian 398 Charlie, turn right heading 270 degrees, cleared ILS 30 right, port established.
Right on 270, ILS runway 30 right, and we will report when established. Austrian 398 Charlie.
Alright.
Iberia 787, you are 30 multiple touch and fly heading 120 degrees. degrees.
Flight heading 130 degrees, Iberia 787.
Confirm 120.
120, Iberia 787.
Looks pretty good, the 320 from far. I like the ninja mask they put on the 320s and the new Airbuses. Yep.
Kuwait 2709, welcome to Kuwait, continue straight at Quebec, Left Zulu stand 22 Bravo, bye-bye.
Quebec, Bra, Zulu, and gate 22 Bravo for Kuwait 2709.
Iberia 787, continue to altitude 1,500 feet, reduce speed 190 knots.
Let's turn off the aircraft.
Descending to altitude 1,500 feet and speed 190 knots, Iberia 787.
We're going to disconnect the air traffic controller so we can talk to Atif.
Hey, I'm just gonna park.
Yeah, I'm gonna disconnect, so I don't have to talk with him anymore. In the meantime, let's turn on the power. We can turn
You got
off.
11 Alpha?
Yes, I got 11, but
Yeah, my series is separate.
yes, so I just parked over there, wherever I got. ADIR goes off, AP generator goes off. We can turn off the APU itself. Batteries can go off. Turn off the IFE. Let's turn off the emergency lights. Seatbelts off, no smoking off. Turn off the lights since everything's off. Turn off the fuel pumps. And we can go into checklist. Parking brake set. Weather radar off. Terrain off. Backs are off. We have a clean shutdown, and with that we will be shutting down today's stream as well once Atif has parked his aircraft. Let's see what landing rate I got on 217 feet per minute, so that's pretty good. Right, Atif? What do you think?
Yeah, that is good. I see mine. I haven't seen mine.
Looks like
Yeah.
my SIM is stuck as well. It's quite convenient for the SIM to get stuck when the flight got over.
Lucky you. I crash after just before landing usually. Oh.
Wow. I'm gonna stop the stream over here. Thanks for watching, guys.